Hey everybody, it's Michelle here for Scrappy Chic. How are you? I wanted to do a quick demo for you with the Distress Embossing Glazes. This is a new product that Holtz has just recently introduced. And the Distress Embossing Dauber and the Distress Crayons, which I'm sure some of you've got the whole set and don't really know all of the techniques that you can do with them. Holtz just did a demo on just using Distress Crayons, and I want to take part of what he taught in that demo and share it with you today. It is blending the Distress glaze with the Distress Crayons to get this really weathered look. So let me show you really quickly how you can do that, and it creates great background. So using the embossing dauber, you can just get some of the embossing medium on your paper. I'm just randomly painting it on there. Love this thing because you can do larger surfaces. And then I am going to use weathered wood. Yeah, weathered wood. And I am going to, I always pour a lot, so pour a bunch and then take all the excess on this piece of paper here and put it back into the container. We don't want to waste any of this goodness. Okay, and then he showed that when you've got this, you want to take this over your trash can and flick it. So just like flick it with your fingers like this. So I'm going to give it 2 flicks. All right, you might be able to hear it. And then that is kind of what you end up with. So some of the powder pops off. So what it'll end up looking like is, give me a second, sorry. Gotta heat this up. And you can see how quickly it embosses. See how it turns glossy, heats right up. And with the flicking, you kind of get these little empty spaces, which actually is perfect for this technique because that's where the Distress Crayon will fall in and ends up looking weathered. So that's how you get that nice vintagey, grungy look on that. So I am going to use a walnut stained Distress Crayon, and I'm gonna just do a little piece at a time because the crayons do dry, right? So they're not easy to spread when they dry too much. So I'm just gonna use a rag and smear, smear, smear. Tim calls it smearability. So a little bit at a time so that you have good smearability. And what happens is the crayon wipes off where the glaze is, and it sticks. Oops, sorry, can you see where the paper is? So look at how awesome of a background this would be. So a great, great technique using a brand new product and an awesome standard product in the Distress line. But I just love the way that that looks. Vintage and old, and I think that it would be a great background on a card. You could also utilize this in an assemblage or a mixed media project. So Scrappy Chic should have the glazes back in stock very soon. They are shipping while the store is closed. You can contact them via email at info@scrappychiclivonia.com, and we can get you some crayons and some glazes and get you going with this awesome technique. Thanks guys, stay safe.